So we decided to watch a Christmas movie, and before any of you think it's not Love Actually, like seriously, fuck that film and just burn it in a place where people burn movies.
We watched The Holiday, so we're going to be saying thank you next to 3 things that happened to the characters in the movie. Someone asked me who my favourite character is, and I ain't going to lie, none of them, man. They're all jarring. They're all so irritating.
Bruh, so you don't like Arthur, the old man?
Oh, no. I don't trust him. Anyone who's that nice has got, you know...
Oh my God, he's literally turned Kate Winslet's life around. Completely.
Has he?
Yeah, he's the one that made...
Did she turn his life around?
They did a bit of both, innit? They did a bit of both.
Maybe that's love. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, love can be in lots of different ways. You can have love in friendships and stuff, right?
Of course. No, I thought they were all lame.
What about Jude Law's kids? You didn't like them?
No.
Oh
Especially
my God,
not them.
Not even that tiny little cute girl. She's so freaking cute. I always watch that film and I'm like, she's the cutest kid.
I feel sick at what you're saying right now.
She is so cute. And she's like, they see Cameron Diaz and they're like, you look like my Barbie.
How's that cute? That's disgusting.
I just thought it was cute. Because she does look like a Barbie. She's got like bright blue eyes and blonde hair, like, and she's super tall and slim.
She's got really piercing blue eyes, hasn't she?
She is a hottie, but so has Jude Law. Like, they were literally like, I'm just like, wow, this is great casting. This couple is fucking attractive.
They look the same though.
I love this movie quite a lot. Like, I watch it sometimes when I'm feeling a bit depressed or whatever.
It's Kate Winslet's cottage.
They do a house swap. I don't know what website they're on where they do a house swap.
In the middle of the night, this bloke comes, knocks on a door, who's Jude Law, and he's like, oh, I'm the brother of the guy who owns this cottage. Normally
he's pissed, isn't it? He's pissed off his face.
They've literally barely had a conversation. They start like getting off of each other, yeah? And also it's really cringe where he like kisses her eyes. Anyway.
Has no one ever done that to you before?
Has anyone ever kissed my eyelid?
Someone has done that to me before, yeah. Anyway.
Kissed my eyelid. I don't know, I think someone licked my face before.
Yeah, I like that. I'm a face licker. I like it.
Oh,
I enjoy it.
All right. Okay, sick. Cameron Diaz, she says to this bloke, foreplay is overrated.
He asks her, doesn't he? He's like, what are your thoughts on foreplay?
Yeah. And then she's like, foreplay is overrated. And then he says,
you are quickly becoming one of the most interesting girls I've ever met.
Fuck you, mate. You would say that. Okay, blokes don't all think, yeah, that penetration is it. But like, it's not it, fam. It's not it. I could happily go the rest of my life without catching a dick. I'd be fine.
The foreplay is the most exciting part.
Do one, Jude Law. I don't want to be with you anyway.
Anyway, we don't want you anyway, Jude Law. You might be hot and all. But she literally said to him, she was like, I'm not very good at this.
So I should warn you, I'm not very good at this.
Cameron Diaz is me. I don't say I'm not good at this. I just talk so much. I'm just like, your face looks funny. I make it really weird. I can't help it.
You make the sex weird? Shit, I'm all about it. I'm just there like.
No, I'm really awkward. I'm like, why you got a picture of your mum over there? Do you like your mum?
So Amanda is a workaholic. She has literally no work-life balance when we first see her in the film. She has an office in her house. Her guy that she's living with, he basically says that, I can't even remember the last time we had sex. She turns around and says, well, who has sex anyway? No one has sex.
Not us.
And it's like, yeah, we don't have sex because we're not in relationships. We ain't with nobody.
But if there was someone there.
If there was someone there, listen.
Sweet geezer.
Sex would be happening, is it? Like, I mean, what's the point if we ain't like
every minute of the day or
whenever I could get it, I'll be getting it. Like
any minute, any hour,
anytime you can get it, you can get it, you can get it.
Wait, what's that song?
Just know what you want. Poetic justice, write it in a song. Yeah, I think okay, this is my dream man, yeah? So someone between Ashton Kutcher, Ryan Gosling, Childish Gambino, and Ranveer Singh, the Bollywood actor.
I love Ranveer.
Yeah, that is, so like...
I love his swag.
If anybody knows anybody like that, like, holler at me.
I mean, someone who's a mix of all those guys, dude, yeah. I don't know. In this film, Kate Winslet, she's saying that she is in a one-sided love affair. Her words, not mine. She's been in love with Jasper, who ain't even paying, right? He ain't even...
Oh my God, this is the issue. It's like, you know, like in Bridget Jones, at least in those days, Hugh Grant was kind of cute. Like he was kind of...
Jasper ain't a vibe.
He is not hot. He's just not hot.
Yeah, she said she's been in love with Jasper, who ain't a painting, for 3 miserable years.
Like, why would you describe it as 3 miserable years?
Because that's how he makes her feel.
Being in love should be like something enjoyable, no?
Like, obviously mostly good, hopefully. But she says that she's going through the cruelest kind of love, which is unrequited love.
The other thing that she says when she's going to see him or whatever, sorry, she's in an office and she sees him walking past, and her voiceover comes on and she says, my heart was pounding, my throat was thickening, I absolutely couldn't swallow. So this is clearly describing what a lot of people seem to, I don't know why, they romanticize this feeling of like, okay, your heart's beating faster, like, oh my God, he makes my heart beat faster, oh my God, I can't speak when I'm in front of him, blah, 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 blah. That is your body telling you, no, motherfucker, don't go there. Like, this person is not right for you. This person is going to unhinge you, literally, yeah?
A lot of the time, like what she's describing, heart pounding, throat thickening, can't swallow, to me, those are like the symptoms I get when I'm feeling anxious and when I've got really bad anxiety. And I've had it before when I'm like around someone that I'm interested in romantically, and I literally, I can't eat, can't sleep, and I can't shit.
Does that happen with every person that you like, or only people that turn out to be dickheads?
That only happens with people that I don't feel safe with. So I vividly remember being in someone's house at like nighttime and feeling stuck. I couldn't sleep. I was like, where do I go? What do I do? And I had to go sit in the living room for a bit and like clear my brain, but I didn't leave. I should have left.
Kate is wild in this film. Like, the amount of shit she does for this guy. Like, this guy's got a girlfriend and she literally says, we send lengthy emails when she's not around, and we talk on the phone for hours when she's not around.
You're side hoe, fam. You're side hoe.
Like, what's going on? So like, what? So she's a side ting.
She is, because when she is in her little cubicle, whatever, in her office doing her work, and he comes in and he's like, I got you something. She's turned around, she's like, oh my God, me too. Gives him a present, well thought out present, and then he's like, oh.
Let's just rewind. It's a first draft of a book, or a first edition. Sorry, it's a first edition. Yeah. Like, people pay hundreds, sometimes thousands for that. It's something you would buy someone that's like, really meaningful in your life. And then what does he turn around and say? He's
like trying to get her to go to the car. He's like, oh, it's in my car. He's trying to get her, he's always trying to single her out, get her on her own for him without his missus there, whatever. I'm not a fan of this guy. He's a little seedy weirdo.
Basically, Arthur is this old man in the movie.
I don't trust him. I don't trust anybody, especially old people.
Anyway, so he was on his way home and Iris meets him in a cute little meet cute sort of situation, whatever. They go out for dinner that night and he asks her and he's like, why are you out with a very old man for dinner on Saturday night? And why have you left your whole life behind to be here? Like, and you're like a beautiful woman like you. Why are you doing this? And then she kind of touches on the whole Jasper situation. He's like, that guy, he's a schmuck. I'm guessing that was the most PC rude word they could use, because like I wouldn't say schmuck. There's a lot of, I mean, maybe we could say waste man, yeah, like he's a waste man.
I'd call him a shithead.
Yeah, like just dickhead, like whatever, right? And that's the first time where she's like, yeah, he is a schmuck. But it's like, yo, it took this old man to teach you that. What's going on?
Sometimes you do need someone's outside perspective though. When you say things out loud, you're like, this person did this, and then the other person can see it from the outside, but you're too dumb to see it.
But it was like she was getting thrown shade in the office, that people were like, oh, you shouldn't be doing the laundry of the person who cheated on you or whatever, and all of this. And she's like, I don't do his laundry.
You ever done anyone's laundry? I have.
I have, yeah, of course I have. And then the best bit, this is the best bit. This is like one of my favorite takeaways from this movie, where Arthur's just saying to her, because he works in the movies, so he's saying to her, you know what, in the films, there's always a leading lady and her best friend. And for some reason, even though I see you as the leading lady, you're acting like the best friend. She's basically acting like Jasper's the leading lady. Then there's a very interesting line. She says she's been having therapy for 3 years, but no one has ever explained anything like that to her. And I know we like a couple of episodes ago, we were like bigging up therapy and whatever, but it's like, if you're having therapy for 3 years and you're not seeing benefits, you need to start looking into other therapists. And I think people do this thing, where they think, I'm getting therapy and here's a therapist and I'm going to make it work with this therapist. With therapists, you need to shop around. You can't, if you're not seeing changes with that one therapist, like I would never see the same therapist for 3 years and then I'm going to have the same problems or whatever. Then I'm going to meet an old man in LA who's going to just change my life. Like, what? So I've paid how much? And like therapy sessions are not cheap. They're fucking expensive unless you're getting them on the NHS. But if you're getting them on the NHS, they're limited. So you're not going to be seeing the same person for 3 years. So anyway, yeah. And she's British in this film. So she was not doing it on the NHS. But raw, like this shit is crazy. So I just think, yeah, like if you are seeing a therapist for 3 years and you're not seeing any difference, like, oh my God, alarm bells should be ringing.
Thank you. Next.